Alright, this is the part 4 where I explain a lot more things than in the last video of Harry Potter. The first book here. So, he's at potions. He's just chilling at potions. Harry Potter here is this guy who, he has a scar on his head. By the way, from Voldemort to fucking tried to fucking murder his ass. And tried, as an innocent baby. And he didn't have any idea, like any cognitive development there. Just no. Zilch. He's still fucking baby. He didn't use, fucking, he's born like, in the wizarding world, all these wizards were just, fucking celebrating that Voldemort was gone, and people were like, owls, like, muggles were like, oh, what the fuck are all these owls doing here? It's like some phenomenon, when really they're just sending owls to each other across all the world, and they're like, to Harry Potter, the boy who lived. That's the end of the first chapter. Ends with that. And, that's why Dumbledore wanted him to be with the Dursleys, because he said it would go to his head. And I agree, to an extent. Can't help but resent Dumbledore for putting his trust in such a family of idiots.
I think it's just mostly the Dursleys' fault, though.
It's mostly the Dursleys' fault, but something as tenuous as a letter. Like, what if they were Spanish or something? Like, you don't know that.
Whose Spanish family's last name is Dursley?
I don't know.
How would you even say that in Spanish?
Dursley. Dursley. Doilies. Maybe it's Spanish for doilies. I don't know.
Okay, wait, not off topic.
Okay, off topic. The potions, fucking Snape's like, yeah, this fucking stick in my ass. This fucking Harry Potter kid. Like, yeah, fuck you. It's fucking Harry Potter. I can't look at him without wanting to strangle him.
Only because he wanted to fuck his mom, though, and his dad got there first.
Yeah, his dad, Dad James Potter was the ultimate cockblock for fucking Snape. I'd be salty fuck too. I'd want revenge, and especially because Snape was in a later book. It is revealed that James Potter actually saved his life from Lupin, who was a werewolf, and had to be in the shrieking shack all the fucking time. Because he turned into a werewolf and he's fucking dangerous. Like, he's a fucking werewolf.
He eats people.
You fucking bite people and then they become werewolves. And there's one thing that I don't get, in this whole series, like the Boggart. The Boggart can be anywhere. Like, how come these magical creatures can't be seen by muggles, or what? They can't do that. Is it like Odd Thomas and their Bodax? And they're fucking like, they go through muggles and can't harm them or something? Like these fucking dragons? Your fucking dragon in the sky, it's like 70 fucking 80 feet long. It's breathing fire. Kind of conspicuous. It's gonna be seen by a fucking muggle.
Yeah, but then they put memory charms on them and shit.
Yeah, but like, how can you possibly control that? Like, every single... What if, someone slips through the cracks? Anyway, that's not the point. Potions. So, Snape's like, alright, I'm gonna fucking give this toss to Harry Potter a run around here. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna give him a little pop quiz on shit that he obviously had no fucking idea what it was. Like, he says, Tell me, what is the difference between what is it? What were the ones?
What's the difference between
King's
something
Foil,
in Monkswood and Wolfsbane?
Monkswood, and Wolfsbane,
But they're the same thing.
but they're the same thing. I don't see how like a horny monk could be a wolf's arch nemesis. I don't understand that. Maybe because horny monks like to, you know, fuck wolves. Anyway, that's besides the point, and for another etymological discussion at a later time. Um, so he's like, what is like testing it, and Harry Potter doesn't fucking know. Snape spits a fucking another question at him. Harry Potter has no fucking clue.
Hermione knows all the shit.
And then, yeah, Hermione's got a hand up the whole fucking time, like, yo, I fucking know this. Now, why didn't she even fucking call it on me? But she did. She's like not even like that because she just is so happy about knowing it that she just like ignores the fact that he's ignoring her just so he can fucking pick on Harry Potter, who's 11 years old, by the way. This fucking Snape. Snape's like 30 something. It's like, why do that? No, really, I don't understand. It doesn't add up. You know, if I had a fucking, it's like, the fucking guy from Dazed and Confused who hangs out with the high school kids and likes to like paddle them and shit on their first day. It's like, fuck, dude, do you have a job? You look like you're fucking like in your 30s yourself. Buy a fucking e-cig and like work at Dunder Mifflin or something. Yeah. Anyway, so he's doing that, and then Harry Potter's like, fucking Hermione's right there. Hermione's right there, and you're calling on me. I don't know shit. I was fucking raised in a Muggle world up until like 2 days ago.
Well, so was Hermione though.
Yeah, but her parents knew, and also.
No, she just read all the books.
Yeah, okay.
And her parents were nice, and she was super smart.
Yeah, all right. So she didn't have the stress of like, people like, not only like not giving Harry his fucking letters to fucking be at Hogwarts, but like the stress and mental strain of having to deal with people who consistently reject him. It would probably cause any normal wizard to lose his mind. And this Harry guy, that people think that he's crazy sometimes in the series. But I don't think he's crazy. I think he's got a level head. He knows what he's fucking doing. I mean, like, even if he doesn't really know what he's doing, and it's just kind of like, luck and shit. It's like luck, but I mean, he's not crazy. Like, he's not, like, okay, maybe he's hearing voices sometimes. But he's not crazy. I mean, maybe...
They're actually there, though.
They're there. Yeah, they're there. See, like, he's talking about the fucking basilisk, and he speaks Parselmouse about basilisk. But anyway, I'm just all over the place. I'm like, I'm literally, like, just, like, throwing out fishing lures and, like, trying to, like, figure out, like, oh, this fucking little factoid and this little factoid, and how can I fucking wrap it all together? It's called dialectic, and I hope you enjoy my dialectic about Harry Potter. So anyway, potions, he gets out, he's super salty, fucking Snape, who's like in his potions room, like fucking sticking a dick up his ass or something, a dildo.
But not doing that because he's like, then he wouldn't have anything up his ass anymore.
Yeah, not like avoiding all dildos. Even dildo-like shapes. Which is very, very odd considering that most potions come in bottles that are shaped like dildos.
Also wands.
You ever smelled Snape's wand? That's right, you haven't. Anyway, so he goes to he goes through his classes, right, and all that, and he's got his, you know, Harry Potter, thing going. Then he fucking Hagrid, fucking, you know, oh yeah, completely forgot Gringotts. I completely forgot about Gringotts. I had no idea. It just came to mind right now. But he says Volt 713 for you know what, and then he says Harry Potter's Volt. So Harry Potter's family has some good. It must have some good insurance or something, because they're fucking. He's
Like life
fucking
insurance.
flush. He's flush in wizard gold, which I mean, maybe that's kind of like like video game tickets or something. It's like you can redeem these for these wizard things. When like more than half the world uses fucking U.S. dollars and shit, the fucking gold, like, I don't know. Maybe you could. I don't know. So it's like he's got all this fucking chocolate candy money, and he's got it. He's got all this money. It's like shit. I could never buy a plane with this,
But you can buy a broomstick.
but he can buy a broomstick. So that's another thing. They go to Gringotts, which is the wizard bank, and they say Hagrid says, "Ain't nobody fucks with these goblins. They're nasty. They fucking smell nasty. They got hairs in their fucking ears and shit. They got fucking all this crap going on with the wizards. All this beef with the wizards for eons. That's what Professor Binns, who teaches history from him, like wizard history, talks about all the goblin uprisings and everything. And it seems like it's the only topic in wizard history that is ever mentioned. So I don't know whether it's that, and also restrictions on underage wizardry and the statute of secrecy. That's basically all of wizard history, apparently. And like the witches who got burned at the stakes and did like an anti-flame charm or something. And it creates a slight tickling sensation. So
Also, Giant Wars.
Giant Wars and Voldemort. I mean, all right. But I mean, you think
Wait,
about.
I don't think he teaches about Voldemort.
But yeah, that's another thing. Why didn't fucking Harry, I don't know. He should have known all this shit about Voldemort, about how his name was Tom Riddle. How did he find out that Voldemort's name was Tom Riddle when fucking Dumbledore knew? And how is that not any of the fucking history books? And how is Hermione never fucking find that shit? That's a plot hole, baby.
Okay, carry on.
Okay. So, that's just that doesn't make sense to me. Anyway, so, he goes to Hagrid, and Hagrid's like, yo, I got something to tell you, come by laters. And he's like, fucking, and they come by laters, and they have this, he has this, wait, is the Mirror of Erised before or after that? That's before, after that. So anyway, they got a dragon.
That's when, no, Nicholas Flamel.
Nicholas Flamel.
Hagrid mentions Nicholas Flamel.
Now, Hagrid mentions Nicholas Flamel, who's this 600-year-old fucking, shell, who's wrinkles. Who's only wrinkles, I'd imagine, who has a fucking beard out to fucking Minnesota or something. It's a long way. Minnesota is very far from Europe. If you know about the world. Anyway, so unless he is in Minnesota, then see, I just got so much doubts now. Everything is fucking with me.
I don't think Nicholas Flamel's in Minnesota, so it's okay.
No, he's not in fucking Minnesota. He's got the Philosopher's Stone or whatever, the Sorcerer's Stone. Oh, it's called the Philosopher's Stone in the English version.
Yeah.
The British version.
Mm-hmm.
So like, also, so like Harry's up to all these exploits, right? He's up to all these exploits at first in the fucking in the Hogwarts. Like he's trying to fucking like punch out Malfoy's teeth when he steals Neville Longbottom's Remember All,
And then they do all that
and then
Quidditch
they do all
shit.
that Quidditch shit, and like Professor McGonagall sees him like catch the fucking Remember All like a boss, like literally like a boss. I don't understand how you can make a fucking catch like that on a fucking
That's why
rickety
he's the
broom.
seeker.
That's why he's. Who's telling the story, baby?
Okay. Well, it was his first time
Who's
on a
te-
broom too.
It was his first time on a broom. He's like, intuition. It's like preternatural ability on a broomstick, and it's great.
Except that
And
broom he had when he was a baby that Sirius gave him.
what are you talking about?
Remember in the seventh book that there's that picture of him like flying around on a baby broom.
Oh, maybe I don't know. But I mean, like Sirius gave away all his shit because he was going to Azkaban. He gave fucking Hagrid his motorcycle, his flying motorcycle. So anyway, so it's this looks like it's a 16-minute mark here. Um, I guess I'm gonna put an end to this nonsense for now, and I will be back with my insights, my various insights into the Harry Potter canon. Right. So have a good night, and don't let the boggarts bite. If you're afraid of something that bites,
I don't
maybe
think boggarts bite though.
no.
Oh yeah, only if you're afraid of something that
If
bites.
you're afraid
Yeah.
of something that bites, I mean, like I tried actually thinking about that. Like, what am I most afraid of? And I can't think of anything, but I can think of many situations. Like, for example,
Yeah.
plane falling out of the sky. That's something I fear. That's a situation, though. It's not a thing. Most of the things that would be scary are like, you wouldn't like have a worst fear of them because you never experienced them. Like, for example, terrorists, Hicks with guns, and Geraldo Rivera. I just have never met the guy, so I don't know. But he's very scary. His mustache, I think, is alive. Bye.